Hi, Jills. So Roger Lloyd with the BioClean, our new carpet cleaner. I wanted to go through because we are going to do scheduling for him now, and he has a bunch of outbound calls we're going to start doing starting today. So I wanted to go through those with you guys. So first of all, most of our inbound calls are still going to be the leads that typically haven't done carpet cleaning with him before. And so they're going to call in, and rather than doing estimates, he does a free carpet cleaning inspection. He's going to come in and he's going to, measure their home so he can give them a custom quote rather than having pricing by room. He doesn't want them to overpay, so he just does it. He doesn't have any set room fees, but does it by square footage. He does his inspections from 9 to 11 in the morning. We are going to start scheduling those now, so I'm going to show you how to schedule them. Be sure to get their email because they're all paperless, so they send all their estimates and invoices and everything by email. And they're going to come in. If they ask why they have to do a cleaning inspection, it's so we can give them a custom quote for their home, and also so we can make sure we have all the special equipment and products to take care of whatever spots or whatever needs they particularly have. And they'll go through all of that with them and then give them the pricing. They do have 3 packages. The basic differences between them are just this one's just, your basic clean. They're going to vacuum, take care of the spots, and get it cleaned. With the second package, they're going to use a deodorizer that's scented, and then they're going to have faster speed drying times. And then the third package, it's going to be all natural oxygen based. But he'll go over more of those when he comes out, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Just tell him he'll go over more of the differences between his packages when he comes out. But if they're just calling for basic pricing to get an idea, that's what it is. So then we're going to schedule it on housecallpro.com, which I believe everyone's familiar with. So here's his email and his password to log in. Just as we do with our other customers, just go to the calendar. And then you'll see the calendar here. I have a sample time in there. You're just going to click on a new job and then type in their name. If it's a new customer, add in all of their information here. Again, it's really important to get their email because he sends everything by email. And get their address, obviously. And then I'm going to pretend that we already are in there. So you can skip the line item part because it's free, and then just go to his schedule. He does his appointments between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. He's in Pennsylvania, so it's Eastern time, but this is already set up for Eastern time. You could schedule the first appointment at 9 and the last appointment at 4. You schedule the free carpet cleaning inspections for 1 hour. He wants to make sure that you give half-hour leeway for arrival time. So for instance, if I'm going to schedule an appointment this morning at 9 a.m., tell them on the phone that he'll arrive somewhere between 9 and 9:30. Then the other thing to be sure is, and you need to save it for it to actually save, I discovered. But the other thing to be sure is to leave an hour and a half in between for travel. He does his inspections between 9 and 11, so schedule those between 9 and 11 in the morning. And my guess, if 9 to 11 doesn't work, just schedule for a different time, but just send an action item and explain why. So try to do it just between 9 and 11, but if for some reason that doesn't work, schedule it for another time and explain in the action item why you did. So that's how you do the free carpet cleaning inspections. Now, he does other cleanings as well, which I'm going to go through and explain the different outbound calls we're going to make to kind of promote these different cleanings he does. He does furniture. So if you're scheduling just for any kind of furniture cleaning, schedule it for 2 hours. Any other types of carpet cleaning, I should put that in. If they call in and need their carpets cleaned, schedule it for 2 hours. 2 hours. Sorry, I just need to add that in. And then, for these other ones, all of the prices aren't, they're not always in all the line items. So if it's not, then you just add it in yourself for pricing. So for instance, if I'm going to schedule a furniture job When I go to line items, it does have some of the ones on here. It's like the sofa and the sectional. But if it's other things, then just add in your own line. Just name what it is, chair, and then add in the price and the amount, and you can add more rows. So he doesn't have all his pricing up. Mattress schedule for 1 hour. Again, just put it in the notes. And then he also does air duct cleaning, and for those, schedule for 2 hours. So that's how long you schedule the cleanings. Pricing wise, the packages go from 37 cents to 47 cents to 57 cents a square foot. It has more information on the differences on this link. Upholstery is these prices right here. These are all the valued package prices. So if they want to bump it up to premium, it adds $20 to each of these. But that's going to put the carpet protector, kind of like Scotch Guard, that will protect it against stains. And then mattresses, there's pricing here. And then air ducts, it's $25 a vent. So they just need to go around and count their vents. And then you can add that in the line item of just vents, and then 25, and then the amount of vents they have. They don't need to count the returns, just the vents. And then he also has a maintenance program. What this is it's a way to get discounts, and it's a way to get a 6-month free cleaning, and free products and free spot cleanings. So it's 65 cents a square foot. You're going to have all your carpets cleaned annually at a discounted fee. You get 10% off all his cleaning services. They get a free 6-month cleaning. They get members only discounts. They get endless carpet spotter. It's fixed pricing. It's not going to inflate. And the way they do it is he'll calculate their price, and then they can either pay it monthly, quarterly, or semi-annually. So he'll just divide their price divided by 12, 4, or 2, and then that way they just have maintenance or hassle-free pre-scheduled appointments. Okay, so that's how all his pricing and scheduling works. Now I'm going to go through the different outbound calls. The day before the appointment, so every day we need to get on and check his calendar, and anyone that is scheduled for the following day, we need to call and remind them of their appointment. So for instance, today we need to call Tom, and there was a Sunday one, it's gone now. Tom, and remind him of his appointment. And when we call and remind him, we are going to give them pointers on what they need to do to clean their carpets. There's a few pointers on here if they're getting furniture or mattresses and other things cleaned. I think the majority of everyone in here is getting their carpets cleaned, but you might want to just check on here, carpet cleaning package, so you know it's the carpet cleaning one, so you can go through all those pointers. But just go through the script as much as possible verbatim, and go through all the different things they need to do to get ready. The call in total takes about 3 minutes, just so you know. It might look a little long, but that's about how long it takes. They need to move all their breakable items, and then when he comes, show them any stains, let their pets know that they don't bite, and just instructions on getting their house all ready. Also, always ask if they have any young children in the house, because he has a cool coloring book to give out to the kids they love. So this goes again the day before, so we need to check every day for the appointments coming up. Then every day we also need to check for, we're doing follow-up calls 2 days after an appointment. He said, so for these calls, we would be calling, so for instance, we would call Anne. We don't actually need to call her, just FYI. He said we don't, but normally we would call everyone 2 days before and do a follow-up appointment call, and we're basically just checking in to make sure they were satisfied. If there's any concerns, write them down in the action item and let them know. We'll have Roger give them a call to get them resolved. Then we're telling them about that maintenance program I mentioned. So again, just go through the script. It's about getting a discounted program to get free carpet cleanings. The script walks you through what to say about what's included. If they are interested in getting it, then send an action item to Roger to let them know that Roger will give them a call to give them their custom coat. And then to get set all their cleaning set up. And the pricing, in case they ask, is 65 cents a square foot. You don't need to offer that unless they ask. So that's how that works. Then 30 days after the appointment, we're making another call. So, okay, so these two we need to check every day for the ones the day before, the reminder calls, and the follow up calls 2 days after. The rest of these calls, we're going to do once a month to check his calendar and make all these calls. So we thought that maybe the second Thursday of every month or sometime in the second week of every month, we're going to go through, check his calendar, and make these calls. So, for instance, the 30-day appointment, we would just go back 1 month and call everyone that had been cleaned 30 days previous. And then 90 days, you go back 3 months, 6 months, you go back 6 months, 12 months, you go back a year. Now, he didn't start using House Call Pros till February, so the 12-month ones won't need to be done till February. But all these other ones can be done once a month. So the 30-day one, we're going to talk about how we can come out and clean their furniture and also ask for referrals. Basically, we're just going through telling them about a special deal we got going on, about some deals with their carpet cleaning. See if they want to get scheduled. If they do, remember it was the 2 hours that we schedule them for, and the pricing's there. It's also at the bottom here. Just ask if they'd like to get scheduled. If not, then just say thanks for your time. Give us a call when you need help. If they do, then let them know about the referral program to give them an even better deal. Basically, what if they give any names and emails of any friends or family who own homes within 10-mile radius, then we'll send them an email telling them you recommended our services, and then we'll give them some discounts, and we'll take $2 off their bill for every email you give us. So they could bring their bill way down by giving us emails of friends and family. So he just wants us to let them know about that. And then if they do want to participate in that, they just need to email or text the phone numbers to Roger. Here's their information, and then just include their name and he'll give them the credit. And then go ahead and schedule their carpet cleaning. And here's the pricing again, and you schedule for 2 hours. Again, as a reminder, they add on $20 for the spot cleaning. So then 90 days after the appointment, we're going to call them and let them know that we do mattress and air duct cleaning. And the angle we're going to take with this is we're calling just to educate them about how to make sure their home's air quality is up to par. And this is kind of really nasty when you learn about the heaviest concentration of mites and mite feces is in your bed, because they love human skin. So we're just giving some quick tips to let them know what they can do to prevent it, and also just to make sure the air quality is clean for allergies and sickness and all that fun jazz. So just again, go through the script. It hopefully flows. Let me know if something isn't flowing and we'll fix it. We're just calling to let them know we're doing free air duct inspections. No obligation, just kind of see what your air quality is and how your air ducts looked. And so we schedule it. Oh gosh, I guess schedule the air duct cleaning inspection for 1 hour. I didn't put that on, but that should do the job. So schedule the air duct cleaning for 1 hour. So that's how that one works. Then 6 months after the appointment, this one, when we call them, we need to check their customer profile first, because we're going to be talking to them about the maintenance program again. But if they already signed up for it, we obviously don't need to call them. So if you click on, for instance, a customer, we'll pretend this is 6 months previous. If they have a tag here that says maintenance program, you don't need to call them, because that means they're already signed up. So only the ones that aren't tagged. It's our newer thing, so right now no one is. But as we move forward, you just make it a habit to check, just to be sure. And you're basically going to go through and see, it's been 6 months. Do you want to get a free carpet cleaning? This is how, and explain the program again. It's all written out here. And then let them know Roger will give them a call and get them set up and scheduled. Then 12 months after appointment, we're calling them again. Okay, this is another one where you need to check their profile. So for the 6 and the 12 month, and check for a tag that says no 12 month, because we're calling people who haven't cleaned in a whole year. So if they have cleaned in 6 months or anything earlier, then they don't need to be called. And just go through and tell them about some discounts that we've got going on. Free inspection, free carpet spotter, $30 off their carpet cleaning, $20 off upholstery,